My name is Monica, and if you want to see what I eat in a day as a vegan, stay tuned. So for breakfast, I usually opt for a smoothie because I don't eat a lot of fresh fruit, especially during fall and winter, because the fruit isn't as ripe or sweet or consistent. It's usually a hit or miss when I buy it. So when I buy it, it's usually very underripe, and then by the time I go to eat it, it's overripe, and I just have really bad luck with picking fruit. So for the most part, to get my fruit in, I'll have a smoothie. I keep a lot of frozen fruits on hand. The only two fresh fruits I usually keep around is bananas, because I always know when they're ripe, and apples, because they tend to stay the same consistency of sweet no matter what time of year, at least the ones that I buy from the farm. For lunch, I'm gonna make kind of like a potato veggie stew. I'm not gonna follow a recipe, I'm just gonna throw some things together and cross my fingers that it comes out good. So this thing is my go-to for just about everything. It's a lifesaver. My husband and I got this last year as a wedding gift, and it's the greatest thing. So it's an aroma rice cooker, slow cooker, food steamer. So I usually make white rice in here, but it's also a slow cooker, so I'm gonna put all my ingredients in here. Oh man, guys, the struggle is real. Trying not to cry when cutting onions. I always think I'm invincible, and as soon as I do, I start tearing up. Now I'm gonna add some vegetable broth. Usually I try to get the low sodium one, but I guess I was rushing and I just grabbed whatever I could get. I'm gonna use the whole carton, so the broth is covering just the top, barely touching the top. And then for my special ingredient, I always use this garden veggie. It's vegan and gluten-free. It's not the healthiest. It does have some oil in it, but it's just a total game changer when it comes to soups. It's so yummy. And for some additional seasoning, I'm going to use this garlic and herb, salt-free. I use this for just about everything I cook. For the last seasoning, I'm going to use just some Italian seasoning. Okay, I'm gonna mix that up some. so all the flavors will distribute throughout. Turn that on, and I'll probably set it for just 2 hours. Well, let's set it for 3. It'll probably be done within 2 hours. And now we wait. So while I'm waiting for my soup to cook, it's going to be a couple hours, I'm craving a snack. So I love these bars. They're these like raw natural fruit bars, and it literally only has apples and mangoes. They're a little pricey, but they're super healthy, so I get a few of them a week. I know they don't look like much, but they're super tasty. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so good. I wish you could smell it from this end. I'm not like a huge soup person, but as soon as fall hits, all I want is soup and pumpkin spice lattes. Cannot ready to eat this. Finally ready. Let's give it a try. It's super duper hot. Homemade soup is literally the best. It's really hard for me to go back to canned soup or any kind of like packaged soup. And now that it's between lunch and dinner, I'm gonna have another snack, and this time I'm gonna have a roasted seaweed, and this has oil and salt too. It's not the healthiest, but I swear I'm like legit addicted to seaweed. I could eat it every single day. All right, and now it's dinner time, so I'm feeling like I want to do some lentils, and I'm going to cut up some onion and some celery into that and probably cook it in veggie broth. And then along with that, I'm going to make a really big salad, because part of the reason why I don't eat salad very often is because I feel like it's so much chopping, and I'm like the world's slowest chopper, but at least I can speed up through those parts. So that's going to be dinner tonight. And for this, I like to use the not beef bouillon cubes. So I forgot to record, but I also had an apple for a snack and I dipped it in a little bit of peanut butter. But other than that, that is everything that I ate today. And I'm not a person, I don't typically enjoy doing a lot of cooking. I'll kind of take like a lazier route. I won't make anything too fancy. I'm not really good at coming up with recipes. But I've gotten to a point where I almost like the food that I cook at home more than a lot of the restaurants I try when I eat out, which I never thought would happen. I know it doesn't look like the most exciting food like pizza or burgers, but trust when I say it was delicious. Now that I've been using bouillon cubes as a seasoning, everything tastes amazing, even the simplest foods. I already love vegetables, but with the bouillon cubes, it just livens them and spices them up just a little bit more. And all of the food I ate today was pretty cheap. Lentils are cheap, so are potatoes and most veggies. And all the food was so filling because it was whole plant-based and it was just very satiating that I didn't have really any cravings for processed sugar. I just made sure to eat as much as I wanted until I felt full. I know the servings I showed in the video look small. I got seconds for lunch and for dinner. I never get bored eating this way because there is just an abundance of food I can have and I feel my best when I'm eating them. And I wanted to do this video because I know some people, I think, still assume that I only eat salad, which yes, I did have a salad in this video because I am trying to eat more salads, but that vegans typically just eat salads and tofu. And don't get me wrong, I love tofu, but I don't eat it very often. I eat it maybe once at the max, like twice a week, and it's usually if I'm eating out. Most places offer tofu, which is good. Most days I try to eat pretty healthy. I know today I did have some food that had oil in it or had a little extra sodium in it, but I'm trying to find a balance between not being like so healthy to the point where I feel like I'm restricted and I'm not enjoying my food, but not so unhealthy to the point where I'm just eating basically junk food all day, every day. But don't get me wrong, I do love my junk food. Every once in a while, usually on the weekends, I'll treat myself or have a cheat day. Make sure to like if you want to see more videos of what I eat in a day. And question of the day, what is your favorite vegan meal to cook at home? Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye!